Hey family, welcome back to Imani Invests. I want to start today with a truth that might be hard to hear, but it's the most empowering thing you'll learn. Most people do not have a money problem. They have a rules problem. Think about it. You've probably made decent money at some point in your life. Maybe you were making it right now. But somehow, the bank account never quite reflects that hard work. The paycheck arrives, life happens, and by the end of the month, you're left wondering where it all went. You aren't irresponsible, and you aren't lazy. The real gap is that nobody ever gave us a clear operating system for our money. We've been told to cut the lattes or hustle harder, but none of that changes how you think at a core level. What actually changes your life are rules. Not suggestions, not vibes, but clear, firm principles that decide where your financial life will be in 10 or 20 years. Today, I'm giving you 7 rules to build your legacy. Apply even a few of these, and your life will look unrecognizable in a few years. Rule 1. Spend less than you earn always. I know you've heard this before, but the power isn't in the saving. It's in the gap. The gap between what you bring in and what you send out is your savings rate, and it is the most powerful variable in your financial life. Imagine 2 sisters both earning $60,000. One saves 5%. The other saves 25%. 20 years later, they aren't even in the same universe. That gap represents freedom. It buys you the ability to say no to a toxic boss or yes to a new opportunity. But here's the catch: as our income rises, lifestyle inflation tries to eat that gap. If you get a raise and immediately get a bigger car, you're just running faster on a more expensive treadmill. You have to protect the gap. The first transaction of every pay period should be to your future self. Automate it the day the check hits and design your life around what remains. Rule 2. Build your life around assets, not liabilities. An asset puts money in your pocket, a liability takes it out. It's that simple. We've been conditioned to think our primary home is our biggest asset, but until it's paid off or sold, it's a liability that takes money for taxes, insurance, and repairs every single month. I want you to focus on acquiring things that work for you while you sleep, things like dividend, paying stocks like Shachi, index funds, VU, or a business. Before every major purchase, ask yourself, does this make me money or cost me money? Real wealth isn't built by looking rich. It's built by systematically accumulating things that work even when you aren't. Rule 3. Treat your emergency fund as sacred. This is the foundation of your entire financial house. You don't look at the foundation of a building and say, this is doing anything exciting, let's replace it. No, the foundation is why the building stands. Your emergency fund, 3 to 6 months of expenses, is your financial immune system. It keeps you from having to sell your investments or reach for a high-interest credit card when life gets unpredictable. Keep it in a high-yield savings account, HISA. So it's safe and liquid. Do not touch it unless it is a real emergency. And if you do use it, rebuild it before you do anything else. Rule 4. Understand that debt is a tool or a trap. A hammer can build a house or it can destroy it. Credit card debt at 22% or 27% interest is not a tool. It is a trap designed to keep you stuck. When you carry a balance, you are paying for your life 3 or 4 times over. That money is growing for the bank, not for you. If you have debt, use the avalanche method to attack the highest interest rate first, or the snowball method to pay off the smallest balance for that psychological win. Whatever you choose, stop letting high-interest debt compound against you. Rule 5. Invest early, invest consistently, and leave it alone. Time in the market beats timing the market every single time. If you start putting just $200 a month into an index fund at age 25, you could have over $500,000 by the time you retire. But if you wait until 35 to start, that number drops by more than half. Time is the one thing you cannot buy back. Once you start, the hardest part is the leaving it alone. When the market drops, and it will, the urge to sell is a trap. The best investors are the ones who stay the course through the storms. Automate your contributions to a Roth IRA or your 401k. Choose diversified funds like VU, and get out of your own way. Rule 6. Protect your most valuable asset, your income. We spend so much time optimizing our index funds, but we forget that our ability to earn a paycheck is the engine of our entire wealth plan. If you are 30 years old and plan to work for 30 more years, your future earning potential is worth millions. What happens if that stops tomorrow? This is why you need term life insurance if people depend on you, and disability insurance to protect your paycheck if you get sick or hurt. Protecting your income is a financial survival requirement. You are the money machine. Make sure the machine is insured. Rule 7. Master the psychology of money. At the end of the day, money is emotional before it is mathematical. We are hard-wired for present bias, valuing a treat today over our freedom tomorrow. We struggle with loss aversion, feeling the pain of a market dip more than the joy of a gain. To win, you have to use systems over willpower. Automation is a system. Tracking your spending once a month is a system. Having a clear written goal, like, I want to retire at 55 with my house paid off, gives your money a destination. Without a destination, money just slips through your fingers. Family, these 7 rules fit together to create a life of genuine freedom. Most people spend their lives one emergency away from falling apart. That doesn't have to be your story. You can redesign your future starting right now. The people who reach financial peace aren't always the ones who made the most money. They read the ones who were the most intentional. These rules work, but you have to be the one to use them. If this resonated with you today, hit that like button and subscribe to the Imani Invests family. Drop a comment below and let me know which rule you're going to start focusing on this week. We are building our legacy together, one decision at a time. I'll see you in the next one.